everyone. Today I am going to dive into the results of Jane Smith's WISC-IV results. She came presenting some challenges at school, and we just want to see where her strengths and weaknesses are and some areas where she might need some extra support. So diving into that, her full scale IQ is a 97, and that places her in the average range. Her general cognitive abilities are right in line with most children of her age and her peers in her grade. For the verbal comprehension index, or her VCI, she scored 104. She's really good at understanding and using language, and she has great verbal reasoning. She can grasp and express ideas through her words relatively well, and she can do that about 61% better than most of her peers. For her perceptual reasoning index, she scored 102, and that also places her in the average range of her peers. She's really good at piecing together visual and spatial information. For her working memory index, she scored an 86, which is a little bit lower than the average score her peers were presenting, showing that it's a little more challenging to juggle and manipulate information in her mind. She needs a little more time and effort to keep track of things while multitasking. Like if I were to present her with a word problem to work through and told her to also keep in memory this phone number I provided her with, she would have a little more of a tricky time remembering the phone number. Her processing speed index is average, but not as quick compared to her verbal skills. She's at a 91, and she might need a little more time to finish tasks that require some quick thinking and some visual processing. All in all, for Jane, some of her strengths are that she shines in verbal comprehension and nonverbal reasoning. She can perform exceptionally well in understanding and visual problem solving. So really, having the visual learning aspect is beneficial to her. She just needs a little more help in her working memory and processing speed. And basically, if you just think about it, she might need a little more practice in one area before she's ready to level up to the next. Something to kind of navigate these challenges that she's facing right now would be to encourage her to regularly go over information she's provided with, like practice sessions for a sport. Consistent review will help her to be able to keep that in her memory longer and retain what she's been learning. The chunking of information will really help with her working memory skills, and her family can play a key role in focusing on helping her with completing her homework and not putting too much pressure on her grades. Maintaining a positive environment for her, I think, is really important to encourage her to keep working harder.